What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be making a rail out of paper, cardboard, and that's it. So it's really cool, turned out really nice, and here's how you make it. So we're going to start out with a thin piece of cardboard and a thicker piece of cardboard. The thicker piece is going to be for like a support, and the thin part is going to be for the outside, the part that you're going to ride on if you need. And yeah, you just want to fold this in half, and you want to cut two symmetrical pieces so that they're the same height and you can ride it evenly whenever you put the rail on top. And then this thick piece of cardboard, you want it to be the same height, but the width does not matter. You do want it to be pretty close though, because you're going to need enough of them, about 4 supports. So now for the white paper is going to be the actual rail that we're going to ride on. So we're just going to roll it up, as you probably saw in my last video if you watched it. You just want to roll up the paper and tape it in 3 spots so that whenever you cut it, it doesn't unravel, because that's always a pain. And of course, if the pencil gets stuck in, just put a different pencil in and it'll come right out. That happened to me a few times. So yeah, you just want to do both like this. And then you're ready to do the next step, which is taping these together. So you want to take there's a little flap on it from after you taped it. You want that to go down, and you want to tape that part. And you want to make sure that the tape goes in between the two on the top, because the top you're going to ride it, so you don't want it to be, we don't want the tape to be overlapping that, if you know what I mean. Any questions, just ask me in the comments. And then you're cutting the supports here. This is going to be the shape of the ramp. And the thin piece is going to go on the outside of them to make the rail base. So yeah, you want to cut about 4 of these. You can do more or less. It just depends on how sturdy it's going to be. And then as you can see here, I have them. And then I'm just going to hot glue them. You can use tape. I don't recommend it. Hot glue will last a lot longer. And you can also use other kinds of glue if you really need. And then you just want to hot glue them to the outside of the ramp. And that's where you're going to be able to ride on it. That's where it's going to be smooth. And we're actually going to put paper outside of that, but I'll get to that in a minute. So you just want to glue these down, glue the other side of the ramp on. Make sure it's pretty even. You can trim away the stuff that gets in the way, but make sure it's as even as possible, because that'll save a lot of work. And then here's just trimming off the little excess cardboard that is going to get in the way. Make sure you do a pretty good job here, because it'll help you a lot in the future. And it will just overall just give your ramp a longer life. So as you can see here, you just want to cut it out. Try to be pretty precise with it, because that's how it lines up is going to be how it looks. And really the only reason you're doing this is for the looks. That's how I did it, and it actually turned out really nice. So I'm definitely glad I did this part. And yeah, it really is optional, as I said. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm just folding it in half. I just cut a little piece off of it that would be the correct dimensions for one side, and I folded it in half to make 2 of those so that they're completely identical. And then you just want to cut that in half, and then you have 2 identical pieces for each side of the ramp. And as you have all this, I'm going to hot glue it on. You don't have to hot glue it on. You can tape it, obviously. And honestly, I don't think hot glue is the best option, but it's the quickest option, so that's why I did it. So if you're looking for quickness, definitely use hot glue. But if you're looking for like long lasting, you might want to use some different kind of glue. It might work a little bit better, but I honestly don't see any problem with hot glue. As long as you're making sure you get glue over all the ends of the outside of it, you should be good, because then it won't peel off as easily. Okay, so for this part, you're going to be cutting the rail part that we already taped, and you want it to have a little bit of overhang. I think it looks cooler, and I think it looks going to ride better, because whenever you pop, the actual ramp won't get in the way. So we're also going to hot glue this on. Again, you can use whatever you want. You can even use tape. And yeah, just hot glue it on. Just waiting for it to glue now, as you can see with my dramatic finger taps. And then you just want to reinforce it with hot glue around it. So, and then as you've probably seen in my last video, again, if you watched it, you just want to hot glue the bottom, because then that prevents it from moving whenever you're actually trying to skate it. And I think it helps a lot. And then I'm just going to add some little cosmetic enhancements. As you can see on my ramps in the back, I also have this on them. I just put my my YouTube name on it and ramps after it. I saw some YouTuber did it, and I thought it looked really cool, so I also picked up with it and I did it. And then I also am drawing my horrible rendition of my logo. It's really bad. Usually I'm better at art than that, but it was really bad. We're not going to talk about it, but I mean it adds a little bit. It adds a little bit of style. So now I'm just gluing on the little title that I made. So yeah, comment and rate my logo 1 to 10 that I drew. I will not, my feelings will not be hurt. You can put whatever you want. So yeah, I'm just putting this on as the last little finishing touch. This part is very optional. I mean, I think it looks cool. You can definitely do it. Let me know if you do. If you guys make this, let me know in the comments how it turns out. And yeah, here's the final product of mine. I think it was really cool. It was well worth it, and it rides super nice. So I'm really pleased with how it came out, and it's very sturdy too. So here's just a little sesh of it. So thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. And if you could like and subscribe, again, I'd really appreciate it to help me get this channel going and get out some more content for you guys. And then while you're at it, if you could just comment a new video idea you guys have for me, or something that you want to see, a tutorial, or even parkour and trampoline stuff. As I always say, I'm always down to do. So yeah, comment if you made it this far. Appreciate you guys watching to the end, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.